Okay, let's get this show on the road. Mr. Mikey, thank you for the follow. How you doing? How's your day coming along? So I'm going to be jumping into the arenas in a moment, but let's finish off what we were doing for the event quest. Using a bit of energy, I think getting this done now, I should end up with the event quest completion, the final milestone. And once we do this, we'll get the multiplier going in the basic arena, and then we'll move over to the summoner trials and probably knock out about 500,000 points there and see where we go from there. What are you up to, Monsieur from Mikey? What you got going down? Oh, I might have to use an energy refill. Okay, no. We can go get started yeah. We can go get started arena. We'll check back, because I think we still have another hour and a bit for the event quest. Yeah, another hour and 20 minutes, and once we do get her down, that will give us the full points there. Alright. Alright. So I've gotten the 6-star feature done so far, or started. So, yeah, let's get into this one. Let's get into it. Okay. Yeah. So we'll sort it like this so we get through them. So I usually, if I'm not trying to go for a champion, I start off with my lowest 5 stars, and then once we get things going from there, then we switch over to the higher ranked 5 stars. Ooh, let me bring up the stream just so I can check and make sure we don't have any problems on the Twitch side. It seems like it's been randomly failing. Let's see if it's going to be working properly now. So we'll leave that one up and we'll check. YouTube one's been fine, but I'll bring that one up too. Okay, good. Looks like we're all good there. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Wait. Well, that's one way to get to it. Start off getting hit in the face. Alright. We survived. That is what matters. That's all that matters. Well, when you're fighting against Omega Red, definitely looks like his death field is working fine. Okay. So we'll probably get the streak going, and beyond that, I'll probably use my R5s, because that, just using my R5s, I'll get 1,000,000 points. So we'll put up, probably end up being about 1.2 million points here, and then we'll switch over to the summoner trials. Get a few points there as well. Summoner trials, though, I used to try to do almost like 1.5 million in a run, in a go, and I was finding that to be just too much. So for the summoner trials, basically now for that, I just do 500,000 points at a time and then take a break from it, and I find that's much more manageable. Although if I'm streaming, I probably end up doing more, just because I'm not really focusing on the arena, so I just do the matches, and they go by pretty damn quick. So they go by pretty quick. So now for these next few arenas, I'm just going for milestones. I won't be going for any more champions. Take a break from that for a while. Stream's not loading for you. On, yeah, Twitch, so I can see. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, it has been problematic. Looks fine for me. Try just reloading your browser and see. Because yesterday, I think, when I was streaming, somebody was having a problem as well. And then when I checked it, yeah, it just kept saying just to reload. And it was just a black screen with like a red tab in the middle just saying to reload the player. But I changed a setting. Since then, well, this is actually the first stream since the setting changed, so we'll see, I suppose. Namit, how you doing? How's your day coming along? How is your day? Well, not too much. Same old, same old. Just, I've been slacking on the arena for most of the day. The last 3 arenas, I was trying to get a champion, so this is the first time in 3 weeks where I'm just doing milestones, so it feels kind of nice. It doesn't feel I need to really be on the ball. So I went for Cable round 2, and then initially I was trying to get both Black Widow and Stripe as 5 stars. I got Black Widow, missed on Stripe, so then I went to Stripe for the second round. So yeah, three arena sessions in a row trying to actually get a specific champion was a bit much. Grinding arena for variant 5. Okay. So stocking up on some units, are you? Very good. Variant 5. Yeah, you know, of the more recent variants, that's probably, I mean, it's not, yeah, of the more recent variants, it's probably the most tricky between 5, 6, and 7. It was fun, though. All 3 were fun. Well, actually, all the variants other than variant 1 were pretty fun, so variant 1 was pretty much the only one that really sucked. Yeah. So, have you started variant 5 at all, or like you're trying to get units to explore it, or to just even get started with it? Oh, I need to check. I'm going to need to do some potion farming, actually. Because on Sunday I'm going to do... Oh dear, I didn't mean to push him to an L3. I'm going to do one of the Karina challenges. I think I should be good on revives, but I don't have very many health pots. And it would be a good idea to go in with a few health pots. There's no point in using the L3 because it won't kill him. So unfortunately, we're going to have to hold on to it. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to use it at all. Well, I could use it here, but 1 hit and he's done. Variant 5 is too hard stuck at boss. At 1.1 I have full compensation kept but saving for now. Captain Marvel Almighty, no. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Is that... What is it that she does? Is it that you can't stun her, right? You can't parry her? So you basically just have to intercept her. If that's the one I'm thinking it is, what you want to start off with, it might be a bit difficult if you can't parry initially, but what you want to do is just get her to a little bit over a bar of power, just under 2 bars, and then just keep punishing her special one. And but then obviously the issue becomes getting her over that first bar of power. We can't stun, we can't intercept, she's in stun. Okay, so she has like Mighty Charge, right? Yeah, so what you want to do is get her to about a bar and a bit, bar and a half or so, and then just continually punish her L1 as much as you can. So what you want to try to do though is get her into her corner so that she doesn't, if she doesn't have very much distance between you and her, the Mighty Charge won't activate. Like the unstoppable part of that. So what you could do if need be, you could start off just blocking, bait out a heavy, and then once she does the heavy, then you start hitting her. But yeah, it is can be a bit of a tricky start for sure. Monsieur Redwood, what you doing? What you doing? Dude, how did oh dear. Yeah, I don't think 60 million did it for you, did it? Because it looks like she went for probably 88 to 90-ish, maybe? I haven't really seen any screenshots of people's results, but... oh, damn. It looks like she went higher than round 1. Dropping in between this 12-hour shift I'm on right now for that like. Well, thank you. Oh, really? Well, congratulations, dude. Nice. You're at 67. Very good. Interesting. Because I think... What was the one I saw? 79? Oh, wait. Yeah, you were going for the 6 star. I think it was like 79th place or something. And they had 91 million. So that's interesting. But congratulations. Another 6 star in the roster. Venom, Doom, R5, Sim Supreme, R3, and 4 star Howard, R1, and Doom, R5. Yeah, I think, so I think that one, she's in the first quest, and I think the first quest, it's Spider-Verse champions that get the benefit. You can use, well, I mean, all the champions you listed, symbiotes, mystics, so on and so forth. But Venom might be your best bet there. Because with Venom, I don't think she's bleed immune. So with Venom, you can have it where she's bleeding, so when you're trying to bait out her heavy, you're still doing damage. So that could help. And I find with him, he's... I mean, you can't really intercept, but... you got the bleed, you could do heavies for armor break, which will allow for more damage, so he might be your best bet. Mr. Taz, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Yeah, I was able to run my 6 stars early this morning and a few my rank 5. Okay. So did you end up at 67, or you went beyond 67 this morning? By Howard, I meant Venom the Duck, yeah. Yeah, because it's symbiotes, which he is. Howard the Duck, I don't think he'd be able to use there at all. Just stop him in for a bit. Very good. Very good, very good. You already done the Summer Pain encounter from yesterday, Symbiote Supreme? I might try to do a video for the Control Denial. Because I think Mr. Sinister needs some love. And I found him quite good for it. I used three revives. Because I used one revive at 51%, came back, got hit in the face right away. And then I figured, okay, I've already used one revive, so do the next revive and then use that one. Came back and finished him. But if I had Voodoo as a 5-star, I would have used him. But I could have tried him as a 4, but that looked like I was going to take a long damn time. So, yeah. I tried Sinister a few times, and I don't think initially when I was using it, I wasn't thinking about the concussion on his L3. Because for his L3, I just think of it as the power drain, which obviously wasn't working. But his L3 concussion, because it lasts so long, it comes in really handy. Looks like Vega's actually going for 6-star Mega Chavez. He's streaming again, Arena Grind. Okay. Doesn't he normally just buy the crystals, though? I know he did Sung Shi or Mr. Negative. But I think because he got Hercules from a crystal, and I think Overseer, maybe? Monsieur Joe, how you doing? How you doing? You stopped at 67.5, so okay, so that means she went a fair bit lower then. Interesting. Okay. This round of arenas will likely just be casual. I think America Chavez is going to go high. What do I've got? I've got her at 135. I think maybe 120-ish is more realistic. I think 135 might be a little bit high. But I'm not too sure, though. Because she's new, she's got decent prestige. I think it's kind of like Overseer. Not looking like a very good champion, but good prestige. A new 6-star for people with, who have everybody. So I think because of that, she might go a little bit high. I did SOP with Black Widow the Origin, but was a pain in the ass. Used 8 revives with level 1, no healing. Used as a farm revive like 15, weak easily and doing. Okay. That's for the current one? Yeah, this is the second stream today doing Chavez Arena. Okay. Yeah, I think... Well, KQ1 I think has been going for every new 6-star, or every 6-star he doesn't have, so all the new ones. But other than that, yeah, I haven't seen anybody really talking about the arena for her. Boy, you must have been happy, though, when you realized you got Black Widow. Well, I'm glad I was wrong in my prediction then. And I got Strive, the 5-star, and I was ranked 200, exactly 200. And I think he may have dropped as well. I did 28.5 million. Like when I first saw the results, I was wondering if I had done 35 to 38 if I would have gotten the 6-star. Which I wouldn't have put up that much anyways. I definitely didn't want the 6-star. But yeah, I have a feeling that close to 40 may have gotten the 6-star. Which would be interesting for such a drop. Mr. Joe, what are you up to? What you got going down on this fabulous Thursday? Oh, actually, I may end up buying 2 or 3 of the Chavez crystal. Oh wait, yeah, I think those ones are in the featured calves currently. Getting ready to check war. All right. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do 2. Because I am trying to save units now, so we'll see. It's not so much Chavez that I'd be going for. It'd be more Hercules. but either of them would be great because 5 or 6 star, they'd both be new. So I got Brie Larson, 5 star from Heroes and God. Ooh, I should open a couple of those too. Great pull because I didn't have a single poison immune 5 star who was usable. Oh, really? Okay. And I needed to use 4 star She-Hulk for science. Okay. Yeah, she's it takes a bit to ramp up her damage, but once you got it going, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Time to grind these battle chips and units. Have a good rest of the stream, Solar. All right, Redwood. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. And yeah, congratulations on that that new 6 star. All right, so we will go to using the high ranked 5 stars, and we should be able to put up over 1 million here. I guess it doesn't. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I think the only from those side quest calves, I think the only champion that would be new for me would be a 6 star Brie Larson. And I don't think Tiger's in there, but if she's there, the 6 star she'd be, that would be new as well. Because for the most part, I think what I'm looking for more than anything else currently are new characters. There's like 2 or 3 dupes that I would like, but outside of that, it's all just new characters that I want. Which is partly why I'm going to be saving my 6 star shards now until the next 6 star feature comes out. Because that will be my best chance of getting new champions. New 6 stars. I'm actually going to be, because I think Spidey 2099 and Penny Parker will be in that one as well. Other than those two, I think the only other new champion I'd want would be Hercules. So I'm going to be interested to see what other champions they have in that featured. Same here, I need more champs. Yeah, but I think you have more 5 stars than me, though. Look at that. Right on the mark. 25 minutes, 26 minutes, and we got a cry. All right. Yeah, and it was only after going for Cable that I realized doing a basic grind, I definitely want more 5 stars. I'm at like 166, 167 currently. I'd like to probably get to about 180-ish for 5 stars. And I'm at 102, I think 102 for, I should just take a quick look, but I think I'm at 102 for the 6 stars. Just a daily dose of MCOC, bugs and crashes, you know it. At least they're consistent with that, right? So, 105 for the 6 and 168 for the 5. Okay. So I'd like to get to 120 6 stars. So that means I'm going to have to be going for features because I'm not going to be doing arenas for new 6 stars. They aren't ranked though. Yeah, but you still have more than me. Ranked or not. Because you could use the lowest champions to start your arena. You wouldn't want to use them later on. Well, I mean, even R2s could be safe. Just so long as you've got so long as your team rating is high enough. So if anything, you could use some of the rainbow boosts with R2s to get your team rating up a little bit and not have to worry about death matches. Because I think, Ruh-roh. Okay, that was close. I think for me, the only champions I have now that aren't rank 3 are Black Widow, Punisher, and Strike. So the newest 5 stars. They're all rank 1. But within the next couple level ups, I should have them at rank 3. Jeez, that's not doing much damage. Ooh, wait. Okay. Is Silver Surfer worth R2? First R2 as a 6-star? I wouldn't take him to rank 2 as a 6-star. He has potential. The problem is the window to take advantage of that potential is kind of slim. So you can activate buffs on yourself, but you don't. It doesn't really give you a lot of time to do so. So he could be a little bit tricky to play. But if you get used to him, it'd probably be fine. But just to pick him up and start playing him, it would be difficult. But if you use him enough, like anybody, if you practice enough, you'll get good. But the biggest thing for him is his prestige, though. You don't really see people using him beyond, or not even using him, but you don't really see people investing any resources into him beyond prestige. So somebody would take him to rank 3 or rank 2 or whatever it is, and then put Sig Stones into him. It's not that they would really play him very much. So if you were after prestige, then that would make sense. But if you're just looking for a champion to play, I don't think I would not rank 2 him. For the Cosmic class, though, he might be on the higher end of the average. No, he'd be on the low end of that. Of the champions there. There are champions absolutely worse than him, but there's a lot more in Cosmic that are better. But I think, because there are champions who could be a little bit difficult to use. So once you get used to playing them, you could like it a lot. You could like the class a lot. Cosmic has worse champions. Well, the thing with Cosmic, though, is they have a few champions that are like really, really good, right? Like Corvus, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Hercules now, Captain Marvel, and then you have some middle tier, like a fair bit of middle tier. I would think that Tech is probably overall the weakest. Because Tech, you have a couple, although that might change with the new Spider champions coming in. But Tech, you have like 3 or 4 high-end champions, and then the rest are pretty mediocre. Ultron with his buff, that's probably brought him up a little bit, but I don't think the Civil Warrior or the War Machine buffs really did much for them. Margin of getting good champions is too low in Cosmic. Yeah, there's a lot of misses there for sure. But I think so. What did I say? I said Corvus, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Captain Marvel. So that's 3. Angela, 4. There's probably another 2. Odin, I don't know about him like actually playing him, but his pre-fights are good. So value-wise, he would be kind of up there. I don't know as far as actually playing him. But even so you're looking at about maybe 5 or 6. That would be pretty good to get in Cosmic. But yeah, there are a lot that you would pull from the Cosmic class that you want to cry about. Yeah, I just did it because a couple times on previous streams we've been talking about who people would go for the class Nexus from the Summer Pain rewards, and I figured I'd go mutant. But anyway, so I just did a chart, and I looked at each class characters that I would want as brand new characters, ones that I want to awaken, and then ones that I would be okay with as new characters. And it was actually pretty close between mutant and skill. I didn't realize until doing that chart that there were that many from skill that I'd be happy with. But yeah, still, it's going to be mutant that I go for. And Cosmic was absolutely the lowest on the list. Odin does a ton of energy damage, but not always either. It's too good or it's mad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think his main thing is just to be benefiting the rest of the team. But I think he's better now than when he first came out. They did increase some of his numbers a little bit. Oh, I was trying to avoid Kingpin, but no, that's just not going to happen. That's always the worst when you're like picking your arena opponent and you're trying to avoid a specific champion that you see, and then so you pick a team where you don't see that champion, and then you see that champion is on the opponent's side anyways. Oh man. Oof. Yikes. What the? Alright. My special isn't going to end here, so we're going to have to just use a regular combo. There we go. There we go, there we go. Yeah, I have Odin as a 5-star. I've actually never used him outside of his pre-fights. But I've never used him specifically to fight. The only place is arena. And yeah, I'd have to read over his abilities to see if there is anywhere where I would want to use him actually. I would have to unfortunately go for tech because I will have almost a T5CC for tech, thinking about rather get a tech for R3 whenever possible for my roster, or go for mutant and try to get a usable one. Yeah, well, the thing is, just because you have the T5CC doesn't, unless you're going for Thronebreaker, like the Thronebreaker title, but just because you have a T5CC of a class doesn't mean you have to obtain that class. Now, yeah, if you're trying to become Thronebreaker, then yeah, you're gonna want the class that you have the T5CC of. But if you're close, so if you've got a full tech T5CC, but you're close to a T5CC of another class, I would, and it's a class that you prefer to get a champion for, then I would go for the other class. It just means that you might have to wait a little bit longer to finally get the full T5CC. But, because yeah, there are not many, like I said, I think there's really only 4 options for tech that I think are really good. Mr. Forger, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Actually, once I do this, I'll go finish off that last fight for the event quest completion, then we can take a look at that chart that I made, breaking down the champions that I think I would want out of the class Nexus. You know, I saw somebody ask a question in another stream the other day, and I realized I don't think we really know. But they asked whether the class Nexus is you're going to get to pick one of 3 champions, or it's going to be like an Abyss Nexus where you get to pick 1 of 10. I'm pretty sure it's 1 of 3, but we actually don't know. So that could really change things too, if it was from a pool of 10. I think in my case I would stick with what I'm planning for Mutant, but that could definitely change the thinking of some people for sure. What do you got going down, Mr. Forger? What you got going down? Could also do a pass through the side quest too. Considering I don't need to use Captain America anymore, I could use whatever team. Okay, so I have a couple more R5s to go through. Yeah, so we should end up at about 1.2 million. Let's do that. Let's go with this. Gosh. Terrible timing on my part there. Oh, really, dude? Yeah. Just block through it. Okay. Yeah, going for tech, if it's 1 out of 3, I think that's the likelihood of getting one of the top 4 is pretty slim. If it is a pool of 10, tech would not be a bad way to go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a pool of 10. I'm pretty sure it's a pool of 3. Because I have only 6 stars: Red Goblin, Black Panther, Civil Warrior, Captain America, World War II, Beast, DPX, Silver Surfer, and I am at 622. So, should I get Mutant or Tech? I don't think any of those champions really are ones that you'd want to take to rank 3. Definitely. Oh dear, I meant to do a power drain. Ugh. Well, let's get his L2 out. Yeah, definitely not Deadpool X-Force. You don't want him at R3. You don't want him at R2. Civil Warrior. No. Let's see here. Let's use this as the L3 here. Yeah, I don't think any of those are really. But yeah, if you're thinking to become Thronebreaker, Red Goblin might be the best bet actually. It takes a bit to ramp him up, but he has potential. And out of those ones, he might be the best bet, damage-wise. Which would mean you'd be going Cosmic, which, yeah, that's well, no, because you'd still be going for a class where you don't have the champions. Long story, basically I need to finish Uncollected to get T5B so that I have the max resource I could to rank my champ since I have 19 T2A expiring. Oh, damn, dude. Oh. And what is it, 5 T2A for an R2? And 3 for an R5? Oh boy. Silver Surfer for the Prestige? Yeah, but it would kind of depend where in AQ he is, right? Because if you're doing map 5 in AQ or even map 6, Prestige is not your concern. If you're pushing map 7 or doing map 6 with like the highest modifiers, then okay, then Prestige could be. But to make a rank up for Prestige, you need to check with your alliance. You need to find out from your alliance if they have a Prestige goal, what the Prestige goal is per member, and then see if you're below, close, or above that. Because if you're way above what the goal is for Prestige in the alliance, then you making a Prestige rank up really isn't that beneficial. Now, if you're far below what it is for the alliance, then yeah, that's good, because you do want to be at least at the average of the alliance. But yeah, all are rank 1 for now because no one is good in my opinion. Yeah, it's funny because when 6 stars first came out, Captain America World War II and Angela were by far the best in the pool. Now Angela's gotten a buff recently, which does make her better. Unfortunately, Captain America World War II, nothing's been done for him. Yeah, that would be. I think, like, I haven't used Red Goblin, but I know that he has the potential. Black Panther with his bleeds is not terrible. There's definitely better skill champions. But I think what if you want to rank like one of those up or somebody you've got or whatever, try playing around with Red Goblin and see if you get used to him or if you like him. Then you'd feel better about ranking him up possibly. But I think out of the ones you listed, I think that might be your best bet. Supersonic, how you doing? Haven't caught you in a minute. Yeah, I didn't stream. No, I did stream yesterday, and then this is the first one for today. But I think yesterday was late. Yeah, it was later in the day. I am an officer, and we aren't prestige focused, and I do more things than leader and other officers. So you know. Yeah, so if you're not prestige focused, I wouldn't go for Silver Surfer. To be honest, even if you are in an alliance that is after prestige, unless you're trying to be in like the top 150 or the top 90 for AQ, I wouldn't be prioritizing prestige. Not for like a Silver Surfer or a Thor Ragnarok rank up, but if you were considering like something like stealthy, I think Hercules and Doom would be irrelevant because anybody is going to rank them up because they're great champions regardless of prestige. But if you were looking at kind of mediocre champions who have okay prestige, I would consider that. But I wouldn't consider a Silver Surfer or a Thor Ragnarok unless, like I said, you're trying to be top 150, top 90, you know, at the high end of the game. Now, I mean, you could say, well, to get there, you need to have that prestige. True. But, you know, your entire alliance needs to be making that effort. Because otherwise, you're the only one making that sacrifice. And overall, you know, it wouldn't really do much good, right? I don't think I've ever done a rank up for prestige, actually. I've been lucky where most of my Well, actually, no. I think Aegon is my highest prestige champion, who I have at rank Sig 200, rank 3. Um, and yeah, so that was lucky how that happened. Like I got him when before I'd started Abyss, and I didn't have the 5-star, so it made sense to put the resources into him. Somebody like Namor as well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Namor definitely has a lot of value on his own, regardless of prestige. Mm-hmm. The thing with Namor, though, too, once you have him awakened, you want him high sig, not even for prestige, but just for use. Because the higher his prestige is, the less damage he's taking from the thorns, and then the more he's reflecting back. So that's with both. Now, Omega Red isn't a consideration for prestige, but for the two of them in the mutant class, if you're going to have them awakened, you do want them high sig. Even if Cap IW isn't dupe, his block protection damage and ability to bypass unstoppable makes him R2 worthy. Red Goblin might be worthy too, but you have to do your own testing. Yeah. He's not Cap IW, he's Cap World War II, the trash one. I need to spend my 6-star generic SIGs. So you have some in Overflow, Forger? Who are your options? Like, which 6-stars do you have duped that... So in your case, Forger, if you're somewhere that you need prestige, well, then that would be the priority. If not, then whatever champions you have where the SIG is really going to help. Unless you're thinking, you want to be somewhere where prestige is important, then in that case, you'd want to get your prestige up to be able to move over somewhere else. Screw Cap that I would focus on Red Goblin, but as I said, you do your yeah. Okay, let's do one more just to get to that 1.5 million. I'll go Mystic for the potential dupe on Diablo or Doom. Okay. Yeah, Mystic would be a good option for sure. Let's do this. Yeah, I think after this match we'll finish off the event quest run and take a look at that chart. But I think if I were to get I'm not opening any 6-stars for a while, so it's going to be irrelevant, I suppose. But if I were to get a couple, maybe dupes, I suppose, but a couple mutant dupes, that would probably change who I would be going for. Oh, dear. Okay, then. You're coming like that, are you? Oh, damn. Well, is that going to be it? Yeah, that's it. How do you have 6-stars and be capped on 6-star generics? That's two different people. Skullforger is the one who's capped, and Namit is the one with the 6-stars. Someone to dump SIGs since it's either Thor Rags or a champ that doesn't need it. Yeah. Well, how many do you have that are going to expire, Forger? Oh, I better be careful here because Doom could definitely end this streak. Definitely possible. Oof. That was weird. Yeah. I don't think any of those need to dupe for the ones that you listed now. I think World War II. Oh wait, is that win gonna have registered? Oh dear. I think World War II. Yeah, but how many Sig stones do you have currently that are in overflow? World War II, I think he benefits from it, from the awakening. I think his thing is if actually let me read it rather than guessing. But I think it's something if he or the opponent has a buff, his block proficiency increases. I think that's what it is. Let's see. The chance to perfectly block all damage increases by 16 to 60% while opponents are under buff effect. Yeah, okay. So in his case, his Sig would only come into play if you're playing against a champion with buffs, like a cosmic champion. Outside of that, like if you were using him against a skills science champion, his Sig ability isn't going to do much for you. I was talking about Diablo and Doom. Namor worth R3 and max Sig is a 6-star. In your opinion, prestige means nothing to me, and I don't do war or AQ. Well, he's got great damage. His awakened ability is unique. He's the only one that has exactly what he does. I don't know how often, because for me, an R3 is somebody that you want to be. You don't necessarily have to use all of the time, but you have many different areas in the game that you would use them. I don't know if he is somebody you would use in a ton of different areas. Because if you look at like 7-1, 7-2, there are specific fights where he's good for, but he's definitely not somebody you would use. You're not going to utilize them like you would a Ghost or an Archangel, where you could use them for an entire quest, kind of. You could, but he's not necessarily going to be the best option for that. I don't know if I would R3 him. And it's funny because when he first came out, I wanted him really bad. Mainly because I was into war at the time, and the path I was taking for war was the one with Psychic Thorns. And so that's why I wanted him. But outside of that, I have not used him. Currently, if I were going to use any mutant, it would be Apocalypse, Domino, or probably X-23. Now they're all ranked up 6 stars. But even as a 5-star, I don't think I would use him very much. Yeah, I don't think I would take him to R3. But if you had no other option and you had resources expiring or whatever, then yeah. You know, it's more funny. I got 5-star Namor the day he got nerfed. Dude, that pissed me off so much because I spent like 12,000 units with opening calves trying to get 5-star Namor. I got him, duped him, and pretty much right away, I had him at max Sig. And I think I got to use him for maybe 2 weeks, and then they came out with the info that he was changing. And I didn't like it where it's like, oh, well, it's not that significant of a change. I'm like, don't change him at all. Mr. Showers, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Okay. You know, I don't remember this at all, so let's find out what goes on here. I think I have to counter her heavy, though. With my heavy. Yeah. It's not just knocking her down. Like, Heracles. And it is her L2. That is the more difficult. Oh, crap! That's her L1! Oh. I was thinking that was her heavy. Oh, and I'm going to be at my L3. Damn it. Too much talking down to the concentrate. Yeah. So I need to knock her down before I use my L3. Okay, there we go. Let's get her heavy. Okay, cool. Got to go. We'll see you later. Something always fun to hang out with you. All right, Emmett, have a good one. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. That worked out. Namor is a noodle? No, dude. Namor has some crazy damage. He has really good damage potential. The only thing is, you've got to wait a little bit for his, what the hell is it called? Not overpowered. I can't remember what the hell it's called. But yeah, you got to wait for a bit before you get to take advantage of it. I think when you take into consideration his utility, like what, as he's the only one in the game that does it, and his damage, it does make him very good. It's just that damage-wise, there's so many other champions that are really good for damage. No, we're not doing that. So Kabam thinks pre-nerf Namor is broken, but Hercules isn't. Sometimes I do question if Kabam is run by idiots. No, I think what it is that they have certain champions or time frames when they want a really OP champion. Namor was never that OP. But Hercules had to be good, to be fair, because I mean it was the community choice thing. Yeah, they had to make him good, and I think that's why they gave it. Why he's got such great prestige. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring up this spreadsheet that I had done earlier. Just take a quick look at what I ended up breaking down for what I'm going to go for in the next class Nexus. Okay, here we go. All right, so for so the way I did it was, if it was somebody that I wanted new, I gave it 3 points. If I wanted them awakened, 2 points, and I wouldn't be crying if I pulled them new or duped, 1 point. And yeah, so I just went through each class, looked at who I would want new, who I want awakened, or who I don't have that I'd be okay with getting. And Cosmic was, I didn't even, like, when we've talked about this on stream previously, I didn't realize how lacking Cosmic is for me. Like, the only two I want to wait, there's nobody new that I want from Cosmic that I really want. I'd be okay with Brie Larson, but I don't care one way or the other. And the only ones that I'd want awakened are CGR and Angela. Angela, I think I'm gonna go for an arena coming up pretty soon. If I get her awakened, I'd probably take her to R2. Beyond that, she'll stay at R1. And then Mutant, like Red Mags, and oh yeah, there we go. So Red Mags and Namor, I would want as new characters. Namor, I don't know. I think Red Mags would definitely go to R2. Actually, you know what? Just thinking about that right now, it's interesting because both Red Mags and Namor I have as R5 5 stars. And for the most part, I don't want to take champions to R3 that I've already got at R5. Red Mags, I think I'd be okay taking to R3. Namor, I don't know. He eventually would go to R2, but the problem with him is for him to be useful, he needs that high sig. And at least as it is currently, any mutant sig stones I get, I want to put into Omega Red. And then for the Awakenings, Archangel, Omega Red, Professor X, and DPX. DPX, the only reason I'd want him awakened is just because of using him in incursions. So I do use him in incursions paired with Nick Fury, but I never use him, basically because he's not going to do anything. Whereas if he's awakened, at least he'll bleed the opponent. And then for the ones that I'd be okay with getting new, Colossus, Iceman, Havoc, and Rogue. Havoc would probably be the only one that I'd really do anything with. Just because I've never really played him. Colossus, potentially. I do kind of like Rogue, but I think that her time frame to hold on to the buffs that she stole, that needs to be increased a little bit. And then for Mystic, the only ones that I would want new are Dr. Voodoo or Morningstar. I don't really know of those two which I prefer, actually. Dr. Voodoo, when he first came out, he was by far my most wanted 5-star. So as a 6-star, it would still be cool, but I do kind of like Morningstar. I have her as an R4 or 5-star. I don't think I'm gonna R5 her though, just because of the potential of getting her as a 6-star. And then for the Awakenings for Mystic, Doom or Dormammu. Those are the only two that I would really want to awaken. And then ones that I'd be happy with getting would be Tigra, Sorcerer Supreme, or getting an Awakening on Claire. I'd be happy with it, but I wouldn't pick an Awakening on Claire over a new champion, over Dr. Voodoo or Morningstar. And then Science, Eye-Bomb and Torch are the only new ones. The Awakenings, Wasp, Eye-Hulk, and Void. Probably Eye-Hulk and Void more so. I don't know if I would really play Wasp that much. And then Spider-Ham, I'd be okay getting him, but it's not somebody I'd really seek out. And then Skill, I was actually a little bit surprised with. I didn't realize there was this much I wanted from Skill. I've got 6-star duped, R2 Morningstar, she's meh, but great for incursions? Yeah. Well, the thing with her is it does take her a bit to get her full potential, right? For Skill, for new, Falcon, Killmonger, and Kingpin. No, Gwenpool. I have Kingpin. Gwenpool as a 6-star, I'd be okay with. And Killmonger, I think if I were to get a 6-star Killmonger, I would probably pair him a lot with the 6-star Void. And it could actually increase the value I see for the 6-star Void, because the synergy that the two of them have together is pretty nice. For the Awakening, Nick Fury, Hitmonkey, and Mole Man. Nick Fury for sure is the main thing for Skill to get him awakened. And then the ones that I'd be okay with, not that I'm after, but if I were to pull them, I'd be fine with Crossbones or Elsa Bloodstone. And then for Tech, the only new characters I'd want would be Guardian or Nebula. Because Guardian needs high Sig. And for Nebula, the Awakening just allows her the potential to get her regen charges back. But I think the 6-star Nebula might be a lot different to play than the 5-star, just because of the higher health pool that she's going to have, meaning you've got more to play with before her regen kicks in. I think as is between those two, I would take Nebula to R2 over Guardian. And then the Awakenings, the one I'd want awakened the most would be Ghost, Warlock, or Blink 2099 would be good. And then if I were to get Sentinel or Starkey, because I think Starkey should be. I don't know if he's going to be available though. I don't know if he'll be in the basic by then. I don't know, but it'd be those two that I'd be okay with. I'm not trying to get, but if I were to get them, I'd be okay. So yeah, that is my list of the champions that I would want. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We haven't started the... Okay, we got all that done. Okay, so let's start the summoner trials. Yeah, I know for a while there, Morningstar was used a fair bit, or at least thought of for incursions a fair bit. I don't know if she's really a go-to, but she would be good there. How do I want to start this? Maybe we'll start it with the 3 stars. Yeah, we'll start off with 3 stars. For longer content, maybe not. Well, no. If you can run something where you can get her ramped up, the only thing is you need enough fights after she's ramped up to make it worthwhile, really. I'm going for Mutant because it has the least misses and potential for my Apocalypse to enhance them. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. And even before that list there, I was planning to go for Mutant. The only thing I got out of that list, really, was seeing how close Skill was. Okay. Because, I didn't realize there were that many skill champions that would be... that I'd be okay with. Wait. Oh, and also I didn't realize how undesirable Cosmic was for me. And I think the Angela Awakening is far more valuable than the CGR. Like the CGR one would be good prestige wise, but not too concerned about that. And Angela, you really only need to get her to a certain seat. Like, you don't have to worry about maxing her out at all. She does need to be somewhat high. But you could pair her with Odin and use his pre-fights on her, which would decrease the need for her to be very high sig. And I think like if you're going to play Angela, bringing Odin along is not too big of a sacrifice of a slot. So I could definitely see, if I were to play her, having Odin there as well. I could gamble for Cosmic because I want Angela Awakened or CGR and a good King Groot or Venom Pool depending on the buff, but I'd rather play safe. Yeah. Do you think you would go to dupe Angela from the arena in a couple weeks? She'll be in the basic. I don't think she's going to go all that high. But who knows? Who knows? Like, I don't know. I think people that have her but not awakened are the ones that would go for her. I don't know if somebody doesn't have her at all, because then you'd want to be going both rounds. I don't know if somebody would want to do that. Although, she, like, if somebody's sitting on a 6-star Cosmic Awakening gem, I think she'd be worth it. I would use it on her before CGR. Depending on how much. Well, no, the thing, most people, if they have Corvus as a 6-star, they probably have him awakened, because they probably already used a gem for him. But yeah, if you had, I don't know what I would do between Corvus and Angela, actually. And absolutely people would give it to Hercules over Angela. But he's not going to be as accessible for a while yet. I'm not sure, but I highly doubt roster just isn't there, to be honest. Okay. Fair enough. Although for the 6-star basic, you're relying more on your 5 stars than your 6 stars. So if you've got a fair bit of 6 stars at a fair bit of 5 stars at rank 3, it's not. It's still a grind for sure, but you'd stand a good chance of being successful. But yeah, if you don't have many 6 stars, then you do not want to be doing the featured grind. Oh, really? So close yet so far. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to go for the Angela basic. And I think I would do it like I did the Cable basic, where I'd run all the other arenas, and then on the last day and a half, just really focus on the basic. But the Omega Red arena. I'll just be doing that. How's the side quest keys looking? I think I've got 2 entries currently, and maybe 3 now because the calendar may have turned over. I'm gonna hop out, but return in a bit. All right, dude. All right, all right. So I want to get to 500,000 in the summoner trials now, but at the very least, just get the multiplier going. And we got hero use coming up next, which if you do arena, that's automatic to get the points for that. I should probably actually do a little more of the event quest because I still have a fair bit to get done. I think I have like 2/3 of master still. I'm on the last quest for uncollected, but we've got 6 days left. Maybe I'll have a go through an entry of the side quest to finish off. Ooh, and I'm also going to open a Chavez crystal. And if we get, well, either her or Hercules, I'd be okay with actually. I prefer Hercules probably, but I don't know. I'd probably take him to R2 just to try him out, but I wouldn't be in any rush to take him to R3. I mean, it could end up happening like the Sung Shi thing where, after I play with him, I'm like, damn. Yeah. Okay, we're going to switch over to the 4 stars once this one is done. Put up a few more points. All right. All right, all right. Uh-oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah. Really? Okay, cool. It was getting close. Getting close indeed. Okay. Something. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, do that. Ooh, that was getting close. Okay, so that's only the second restart for the stream, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. I think it's the second one.
Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot.
Mhm.
Test the waters, ooh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made of all the love we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic,
Hey, okay. Oh. Think if that had been an L2, that would have finished him off. Like, woo, okay. Well, got lucky. Just toss on attack boost. Get through this a bit quicker, and then to make the run at the side quest a bit quicker too. You're at 0 keys, feels good? Yeah, I bet, eh? Hmm. So you started at like 18 or 20 or something? And then how long were you going at it? You're at 0 keys until it resets anyways. I didn't find it too bad. I just didn't like because I was using or trying to use cap IW for the extra points, and I was just getting really bored of using him over and over and over. So I think where I'm changing up the team each time, that might make it a little more interesting. But 10 fights, yeah, you let that add up. It's gonna suck. Let's not talk about yesterday. But that would have been pretty nice, though. You would have had a pretty good resource haul from all those runs. So that part of it is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Did you finish the Sim Supreme Summer Pain fight? I think yesterday you said you got all 3, right? And you used Claire for the denial objective, right? God, even arena team's best part? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm not going to open any more 6 stars for a while. Uh, I'm just thinking though, because if I open Cavs and I get a 6 star, well, no, if I go to uneven arena teams, then yeah, I would go back to opening 6 stars. But outside of that, I'm going to save until the new 6 star featured. So it will be a little bit of time of saving, but pulled iHulk from Hero Cap. Oh, nice. Okay. Claire Corvus and Domino. Okay, yeah. I think out of any of the encounters. Oh no. Yeah, the red mags against Darkhawk. That was probably the easiest that we've had. But outside of that, I think the Domino for this objective was the next easiest. Oh, you son of a gun. And I think in both of those cases, like they didn't necessarily require a bunch of attempts. Like I think I got it down with Domino. Yeah, the second try. So I went in the first time, died right away. I went in with Domino the second time, and actually I think it was the same thing with Red Mags. The Red Mags one though, that was right after the update that messed up the parry. So I think people may have had problems with that. At least day one. And yeah, that was the same thing for me actually. Went in, died right away, went back in, and then got him down. I was pretty lazy, so I did use one to revive with Domino though. Yeah. I think I would have like if the second time I went in, if I'd only managed to get like 50 or 30%, I probably would have revived because that's what I did with Hyperion. I got to 51% and then revived and then got him down from that. It took 3 revives with Mr. Sinister. I got him down to like 60, I think. No, 50. Yeah, because pretty much what I've been trying to do on all of them is I try not to revive until I can get them to at least 50%. And if I'm able to get them to 50, then I'll revive. So yeah, I got them to 50 with Sinister, revived, went back in, died right away, and I'm like, shit, I've already used 1 revive, so I may as well keep going. So revived again. I think I got him down to 30, died again, and then used the final revive, and it was done. I think, yeah, Sinister could absolutely one-shot it, though. It would might actually be faster with him than with Voodoo. Well, maybe not, because the Voodoo vids that I'd seen, they only used 1 special. And then after that, it was just a regular fight. Whereas with Sinister, you're going to want to be using your L3 consistently. To be fair, I was using rank 1 Domino and got him down to 20%. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, my one was rank 3. And I was running Suicide. Well, I'm always running Suicides. I'm trying to think. So the first time I went in, I don't even think I got to use a special. And then So I've done it with Domino a couple times since, just for the hell of it. But I find it works. I guess it doesn't really matter because all you need to do is just get them down before you're dead. So it doesn't matter if you end up at 1%. If the opponent's dead, it's the same thing. But for retaining my health, at least because I'm running suicides, throwing L3s was better than throwing L2s. So I think I ended up using 2 L3s and then 1 L2. But Domino wouldn't necessarily be too reliable to go in and do the same thing each time. Because it's really going to depend on that RNG and if you get, oh, you son of a gun, and if you get crit bleeds and whatnot. I used a few revives, but didn't feel bad about it. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're there for, right? The Hyperion one, I may have tried it a few more times, but I had a revive that was expiring in like 11 hours, so I'm like, okay, let's, and I got him to 50% the second time I went in, and I just, oh, come on. And I was like, well, let's revive and get her done, and I think, yeah, I just took the one revive. But I think with Hyperion, you're almost going to have to use one revive. Like, I think to get a one-shot with the Hyperion, well, unless you back off and you let all of the buffs fall off. Yeah. Because you're going to go through the Set's Fang phase. When that is done, you're going to take that damage from all of the nullify. Well, if you've got the buffs. But I think if you can go through one complete set of his rotations, and then get back into a stun cycle for yourself, I think you could probably get it done. But yeah, if you're just going to go in and zerg it down, it's probably going to be one revive. So did you get all 3 objectives done, Joe? Come on. Really? You're just going to stand there and kick me like that? Not use your L2? Wow. Okay. Yeah, now you're going to use specials. All 3. Who did you use for the denial objective? So I think that was the hardest one. Maybe not necessarily the hardest, but the longest one for sure. Voodoo? Okay. Yeah, I would have. Well, I did try him as a 4-star, and I was thinking it was going to just take too long, so I didn't give too many goes with that. But yeah, if I had him as a 5-star, I absolutely would have spent the time to get him down with Voodoo. So how many points are you at now, Joe, for the milestones? 11? Okay. Not bad, not bad. And there's 8 more points, right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Should be 8 more points to get. So what is that? Oh, right. It doesn't tell you. Okay, so wait. I'm at 19. Okay, so that would be 15. That would be 11. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad then. So you end up with the class Nexus and 1 T5CC, at least there. And then so here at 11, and there's 8 more. Oh, so you should end up at milestone 9. Not bad. Okay. Not bad at all. 4 weeks by 4. Well, we only have 2 more encounters. So we've got the encounter next Wednesday and the one after that. But the last encounter, we'll have 2 weeks to get it done. So. Okay. Do you know which class you're going to go for, or the T5CC you're going to go for? It's kind of weird how you need to get all 3 points to move on into the next tier. Well, that's just how the scoring system works, though, right? Like, yeah, so they've set it up so that if you're Thronebreaker, you have to be successful at all of the objectives. That would be 3 encounters? No, 2 encounters. So there's only 2 more bosses that we're going to see. But we've still got, 2 more bosses that we're going to see. Let's see how much time is left on it. So it should be 21. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. So we've got 6 days. That'd be 27. Oh, wait. Are there 3 more encounters? Let's see. Should have 1 for that. Why only 2? Are both 2 weeks? Wait, maybe I'm wrong. So who have we had? We've had Rogue, because there's 9 in total, right? We've had Rogue, Mr. Sinister, Darkhawk, Mysterio. Who else? So that's 4. What am I missing? Oh, we've got Sim Supreme, Adaptoid. That's 7. Yeah, so that would be 2 more. Yeah. Is there a... No, because we don't know who the next 2 are. But I think... Let me see here. I think the only thing would be them saying that there was 9 encounters. And then the last one would last 2 weeks. Okay. Where are you getting 9? Let's go to my browser. Okay. Yeah, blow that up a bit. I hope you've been enjoying summer. Of course, the objectives will contain, don't worry, these objectives. The first set of objectives. So, oh, does it not say how many are here? Fight. Each one you complete will give you another point. Summer thing. Don't worry, these objectives. Let's create this. Oh! this one I think was only in regards to. Oh wait, let me get out of. Okay, so maybe this was the initial one. Let's see. There we go. The wait is over. We are presenting a special challenge for those who become Cavalier by completing blah blah blah. Weekly. Each week for 9 weeks, a new fight will be featured. Previous week's fight will be removed, so don't miss. Just seeing if there's, say, specifically 9 encounters. Starting from the 4th week, the final challenge will go live on August 18th and feature horrific highlights from the previous weeks, all leading up to a fight that has likely haunted your dreams before. Since we're feeling charitable, that challenge will remain open for 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. Just each week for 9. Yeah, okay. Each week for 9 weeks. So that's where the 9 encounters. And then the final encounter would be on the 9th week. Would be there for the 9th week and the 10th week. So it would be running. So in total, it's running for 10 weeks then, right? Yeah, because each week a new fight, the final one, lasts 2 weeks. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. So yeah, so we should see Emma Frost next Wednesday, and then the final one the Wednesday after. Unless, of course, they got Emma Frost on the picture, and she's actually not going to be in the encounter. Oh God. Now, I'm just wondering, the way they worded that about the final week where you're going to be seeing the things you've already encountered, does that mean, I don't think we're going to have to, no, I'm pretty sure that's still going to be just one fight. Because that's going to suck. Yeah, no, it's got to be. Yeah, it's probably one fight, but with objectives or nodes we've seen up to this part. We have 4 weeks left next Wednesday. That would mean the last 2 are 2 weeks. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, like I think there's 9 encounters. Wait, this is what is this? Week 7 or week 6? This is week 7, right? It's gonna suck with objectives. Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. So most likely the final week there might be. Well, I don't know if there'd be more objectives, but it's probably gonna be like this week. Oh crap! Probably gonna be like this week where you pretty much need to do each objective once. Although this week you could use Taskmaster and get 2 objectives in one. And I think he's the only option for that. But we could see it where each objective, there's no champion that would allow you to do more than one objective at a time. Yeah, it doesn't say what week we're in on it, does it? I don't think. Let me see. Oh yeah, it does. Week 7. Okay. Yeah, so we've already got the one now. So we'll have the week 8 encounter and the week 9 encounter. I think we have 3 events left. I mean, the way they word things, who knows? But I'm just going the way I was taking that description of it. But well, you know what? We'll know Wednesday, because if we see Emma Frost, if it's not Emma Frost, then yeah, I think we have her and 2 more. If it's Emma Frost, it's going to be her and 1 more. So yeah, I think we'll know on Wednesday for sure. Actually, let me just bring up that post and see, because I bet you any money that there were people asking about that in that post. Let me see. Oh, there was a post about it today. Or Emma for the final week? No, I don't think Emma's going to be the last one. It is possible. Yeah, it's absolutely possible. I don't think that they would have the final one being on the image, so that you would know who the final one is. Okay, I don't see. Okay, yeah, so the only responses I'm seeing here now are people figuring out the points. Okay. Here, I'll post the URL for the thread. Let's go to page 1 for it, though. There we go. So yeah, that's their post about it in the whole thread for it. So if you want to check it, you can there. Okay, so we need about, what, 30,000 more? We will be good. Yeah, I guess so. Did they say? Oh, I guess I just had the link up. I could have looked at. I don't. Let me see if they actually said the end date. Well, no, 33 days, right? Yeah. So 34 from yesterday. I mean, from the announcement, that'd be irrelevant, but I wonder if we might see something change because of all the issues. Because they extended that 1 week. They might just extend the... no. Which I still think it's really funny that they extended that 1 week because of the issues in game. The issues haven't changed, but they haven't extended any other weeks. All right. Well, that is that. Yeah, I think I'm done everything I wanted to hero use coming up. Yep. Okay. 28 days left, new champ. 21 days left, new champ, 14 days. New champ as in encounter? Plus it wouldn't be 3 encounters because we only have 8 points left to get max rewards. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, like we're gonna know soon enough anyways, right? Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Whether they had the end date there. Hey, I mean, it's quite possible that they screwed up in their post. It wouldn't be the first time. Where was their initial? Because I think it did say from. Let's see. Starting June 16th, we'll be releasing side quests weekly that consist of just one. With the first quest in Summer Pain launching this week, we want to add some clarity regarding the quests and objectives will be available to each week for 9 weeks in summer. Releasing these could be 14 days for the final 2. Yeah, that is possible. Yeah, no, that is possible, and that they only specified it for the final week. All leading up to a fight that just like we wanted to retrieve before. Since we're feeling charitable, that challenge will remain open for 2 weeks. Yeah, so it is possible that the one we get next Wednesday will be available for 2 weeks as well. Okay, so it just says. Okay, so let me see here. So it started on June 9th. We're going for 9 weeks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was now. 8 is on the 4th of August. And the 9th would be the 11th. Okay, so the final encounter we'll see on the 11th. And then on the 25th, I guess it's all done. Okay. Could be 4, yeah. Alright, well, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.